1990s was a very mixed decade for cinema in terms of quality, but you can't deny, the 1990s had some of the greatest crime movies ever made. Goodfellas, Reservoir Dogs, Carlito's Way, Pulp Fiction, Heat. There are so many to list, but one that I'm pretty sure ends up in most people's top 5 is 1995's The Usual Suspects. The Usual Suspects was the second film directed by Bryan Singer, who would later go on to be best known for directing most of the X-Men movies. It's the story of 5 career criminals who are all brought in for a police lineup, and after said lineup, they come together as a team to pull off a huge heist. And after that, they find themselves becoming the targets of a mysterious crime lord who no one has ever laid eyes on, known as Kaiser Soze. And all 5 men are given the option, work for Kaiser Soze or die. And from there, a whole bunch of crazy shit starts happening. A ton of people end up getting killed. The suspects find themselves trying to intercept a mysterious package coming in on a big ship. And both the suspects and the cops have one question on their mind. Who is Kaiser Soze? The Usual Suspects is a great crime/mystery thriller, where you have all these great characters you just love to watch, and you are genuinely wondering what's the payoff gonna be. And in the last 5 minutes, the mystery of Kaiser Soze is finally revealed, and holy shit, the ending to The Usual Suspects is one of the most mind-blowing twist endings you will ever see. I don't even want to say anything at risk of spoiling it. I'll just say, it'll make you go back and watch the film to see if you can pick up any hints to what was coming. You will literally be watching it and go, what the fuck? The Usual Suspects ended up winning 2 Oscars. One for Best Original Screenplay, which went to Christopher McQuarrie, and Best Supporting Actor, which went to Kevin Spacey for playing the suspect with cerebral palsy, Verbal Kint. All the actors playing the suspects do very good jobs, ranging from great to incredible. You have Stephen Baldwin in his finest and, sadly, last great hour as McManus. Post Miller's Crossing, but also pre-End of Days, Gabriel Byrne as Dean Keaton. The incredible Benicio del Toro as Fred Spencer, arguably behind Verbal Kint as the most memorable suspect. And funny man Kevin Pollak as the abrasive Todd Hockney. We also get a great slimy performance from Chaz Palminteri as a shady agent. And while the crime genre was booming in the 90s, we also got some great psychological drama/thrillers, such as 1999's Fight Club. Directed by David Fincher, one of the most visually talented directors of the past 20 years, written by Jim Uhls, and based on a book by Chuck Palahniuk. Fight Club is a visually fascinating, comedically entertaining, and emotionally draining thriller about an insomniac trying to find a purpose in his life. The insomniac, who's never really given a full name in this film, is played by the very talented Edward Norton, in a role that in my personal opinion is one of his all-time best. Norton's character, who is only referred to as the narrator, comes across a interesting and slightly mysterious soap salesman played by Brad Pitt named Tyler Durden. And after his life appears to be in shambles and is going really nowhere, the narrator goes to Tyler Durden and together they start Fight Club. A club where men can gather and fight each other and just, I guess, get out the aggression. And from there, some could see as a cult, or some could see as a terrorist group, is formed. And like The Usual Suspects, Fight Club has an incredible twist that is not right at the very end. In fact, it's actually revealed about somewhere between 20 and 40 minutes before the film ends. And unlike a lot of movies where having the twist revealed not right at the end can kind of mess things up, here it actually helps the story going, and from there, you're just more on the edge of your seat. All I'll say is, by the end, the shit hits the fan, and you have no idea where this film is going to go, or what is going to happen to the main characters. And before I forget, Helena Bonham Carter is in this, doing what she does best, playing a freaky chick. And there's not much else to say. If you like crime thrillers or psychological thrillers, go check out The Usual Suspects, and go check out Fight Club.